Good evening, everybody. How are you today? I am in Cambridge with my kids, and we are getting ready for baby Jean, my new niece, to go home, to come home. And oh my gosh, I haven't seen baby stuff in such a long time. It's so cute. Oh, look at this baby bag. Sorry for the noise. My son is building shelves for her, and then, well, basically, okay, you can you can play it now. So basically, hey Michael Kunkel, how are you today? So basically, um, they were planning to get some stuff ready, and in the middle of like preparing stuff, building shelves, and you know, sorting out the stuff. Hi DJ Charlie. What is that? Is that food? What? Have I been walking around with food? um, basically, she started needing to go to the hospital. Hi Bernardo, how are you today? So, what the hell? How long have I had this? I went to hospital to visit the baby. Joey, you're up late. I know because we're sorting out stuff like and also we went to Cambridge, and then we went to the hospital. We went to visit the baby, the new baby, and then um like we just kind of we're trying to get more like stuff ready as much as possible for them before they get released, because they were in the middle of sorting everything out, preparing for the baby when the mom started contracting, and they had to go into hospital, and then, well, now they have the baby, and then they haven't been able to sort everything out because they're busy, right? Anyway, how are you, Joey? Hey, Kawal Christian. Hey, Bernardo, welcome back. How are you? Hi, Queen. Thank you. Hi, DJ Charlie. Hello, you're amazing. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much, Bernardo. I'm glad you think so. How are you today? What are you doing? Hi, Kawal Christian. Queen Christine is my dream mom, and you are so sweet, Michael Kunkel. How's your day going? Oh, so they had the baby yesterday. Yesterday morning. They went into hospital the other day, and then so we rushed. We rushed here to see the new baby. And then, yeah, so now we're staying here for the next few days because I don't have work until Wednesday, and the kids also don't have school until Tuesday. So we're gonna stay here until Monday, and kind of help out, for people who have newborn. There's a lot of things to catch up with. Hi, Rage the Robloxian. Hi, Daniel Kin Yanjui. Hi, Hemam. Joey, what about you? Are you gonna have a baby soon? What about you? How are you, Bernardo? Come on, live in Indian time. I have to mix and match my live time scale while, because, like, so that, like, I could be able to interact with the different time zones since you were working. Oh, I'm off. I'm off since until Wednesday is the next time I'm gonna be working. 2:53 a.m. in here. Oh, how come you're still awake? You're having a baby? Not me, Bernardo. My brother already had a baby, but they're still in hospital. You can always message if needed. Thank you so much, Joey. Now, wow, you're like 28. What do you mean, Bernardo? Like my age? I'm 39. I'm turning 40 this year. Hi, Hemang. How are you today? How old I am? 39. I'm turning 40. Hi, Danielle Kinyanju. Should I subscribe? Whatever you want, reach the Robloxian. I think that you have to have the freedom to do what you want. Subscribe if you want to watch more content. Don't subscribe if you don't want to watch more content. If you want, you can actually check out the rest of my content if you want. Um, Check it out and see if it's something that you like. Just got done making stir fry tip and some rice folded closely. Really, Bernardo? Okay. Um, how many dogs do you have? Loving life and enjoying the sunshine. Oh, you've got nice weather today. Really enjoying to see you. Hi, Daniel. I'm glad you enjoyed. Um, it was nice and hot in London, and then we went to Cambridge. As soon as I wore a dress, right? Because it was hot today, and I was like, as soon as we got to, I should have checked the temperature in Cambridge. As soon as I got out of the car, I was like, "Whew, it's freezing." This is not good for the weather. Should I subscribe, chat? Rage the Robloxian. Do what you want. Do what feels right to you. I had better days, booked a vacation, but just heard my grandmother. Oh no. So what are you gonna do? Oh, I've had that before. That Joey. It's like when you're already done it, and then something bad happens, you kind of feel guilty to go ahead with it. If especially if it's a holiday. Hi, Imran Emini. Hey, Lawrence. How are you today? um because I felt that way. I'm like, and I know a lot of us will have this situation where you have plans, right? You have plans to have fun, you've paid for it already, and then something bad happens, like to your family, and then you feel guilty for having fun while there's something sad happening. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's like, do I carry on? Like, do I do it anyway, but I've already paid for it? And like, um just make sure you don't post pictures. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, and then you can still help out, and like, be empathetic, but it's like, do you have to waste the money you've spent? I don't know, it's like a really confusing situation. Like, you don't know what to you don't know what to do. Wait a minute. Let me read your comments. So what are you gonna do, Joey? Hi, unexpected John. Actually, what am I watching? I'm scared. I'm just talking to everybody, Rachel Robloxian. No, you turn 35. You look 30 max. You are so sweet, deadly Joey. I'm 40 though. I'm turning 40. Three dogs. They're my brothers, and it's like 71. Okay. Fahrenheit. I'm not really very familiar with the Fahrenheit. Because we use Celsius here. How long have you had the dogs for, Bernardo? California. Nice to meet you, Bernardo from California. I know, I remember you a long time ago. Like, you've been here a few times already. Morning, how is it going? Hey, Lawrence, the new baby. The new baby is here. Carmel was so excited. We all took turns um taking the baby. She looks so much like her mom, you know. But I think she's got Jamie's lips, my brother's lips. Welcome, Kenya, babe. Someday, Daniel. Hi, Imran and Mini. I have news for you. What? Is this another joke, Lawrence? I got bad news. My car's frame is rusted out, cannot be fixed. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that, Michael Konko. So, what are you planning to do about it? What can you do? What can you do, Michael Konko? Life is always a dream. I know how young you are. How is today, Joey? Wait, Joey, are you planning to have kids anytime soon? I got asked for last night. I knew it was a joke. Why would I? You know what? I thought that you actually had news for me. Sadly, it was only on a registration for. Wait, let me repeat that joke. Let me repeat the joke. I got asked. Lauren said he got asked for sex last night. Sadly, it was only on the registration form. I'm trying to work out how to get my old Chrome data to my new device before I wipe my old device. Okay. What new device do you have? You're an auntie. I know for the first time. It's my very first niece. You look amazing. Your eyes are hypnotizing. Thank you so much, Bernardo. I didn't even know you were I'm not the one who had a baby. My brother. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the stuff. Look, I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna show the stuff. So, basically, like, look. Oh, the changing thing. Carmela, my daughter is organizing this. Look, look what she's done. So before this, there was like nothing, like it wasn't organized like this yet, like um she's still in the middle of this. And I've been ironing. So basically, like, look, there's still some more stuff. I've been ironing, um, because their original plan was they were going to iron everything before they put them in the drawers, right? I know that it's probably not necessary, and I know that in a lot of countries, it's like a waste of energy, in your mindset. But for the couple, that's their plan, and we're here to help. Like, I don't feel like it's right, at this moment. Wait, what the hell? Why do I have all these things? Is this still barbecue? What have I been eating? What the hell? Anyway, so basically, I don't think I should, I should be like, why are you ironing stuff? They're already tired. And like, I don't think this is the best time to, to have a, to stress them out even more, whether or not like you should iron stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, we're here to help. The things that they wanted to do but they didn't manage to do, before they had to go into hospital was that, iron the clothes and then fold them and then put them in the drawer. So that's what we're doing right now so that we can help them out. So that when they come back from hospital, they don't have to do that anymore. Right? So I know, like in the and also because you know what, in the Philippines, there's help, and you pay this help per month. So then it's like part of their routine. Every morning they will wash all the clothes by hand and then they will hang that. Most probably around afternoon, the clothes will be dry. So they will start ironing all the clothes. All the clothes, yeah, are ironed, right? So I'm thinking maybe because the her his wife is Filipino. I'm thinking maybe she's still got that, like, oh yeah, I need to iron this, but obviously at a certain point I would let her know, oh, you know what, here, no, like, not, they don't really iron everything, like it's not really that popular here, just so that it will lighten up her load, so that she doesn't feel like she necessarily has to like iron every single thing, because I think that's gonna um stress her out, like there's so many things to do, if you're a newborn parent, like um I think it would help to do less, to like not have to do as much. Hi, Brian Spurgeon. Hi, Soldier Boy. I'm Bison. How are you today? Hey, Leslie Zen Jr. I remember you. I'm honest, you don't look over 30. Thank you so much, Joey. I really appreciate that because I'm, you know, like I'm getting old. Sometimes I feel like, and forgetful, forgetful, scaring me a little bit. You look younger than me. Whoa, no way, Joey. It's not saving my passwords. Oh, how come? Hi, beautiful lady, Leslie from Dallas. I remember you, Leslie. You were here before. Love your channel. Thank you. Oh, thank you for appreciating my channel, Leslie Zen. Yo! Yo! And Bison, how are you today? How was your day? Hey, Aunt. Hi, Soldier Boy. What or is the question? No, I we had we had oh yeah, they requested bubble tea. We went to get, I was like to my brother before we got there, what do you guys want? Like, I think one of the things that you can do for a new parent, if you're gonna go visit them in hospital, is like ask them, is there anything they might need? Because there's so many things to do, like you're adjusting to something new. There's so many things going on, you know, like you're learning, how to hold the baby, you're learning a lot of new things, and um like there's a lot of things that you might forget, like to bring, and like you don't really have much time, like your mind is so busy. So like, one of the things that you can do is ask them like, what do you need, us to bring you before we get there, so they don't have to leave again and get something, and come back. Anyway, they wanted bubble tea, so we went to get some bubble tea. And then, oh my gosh, there's like a bunch of Asian stuff in that place. So we started shopping. Like we had salmon skin crisps and crab crisps flavored. Crab, and they're nice. They're actually really nice. Is the baby a boy or girl? It's a girl, Brian Sperlin. Hi, Johnny De Jesus. How are you today? Have you got kids, Brian? Do you want me to lick the sauce of? I don't know. So I had barbecue, so I think that was barbecue. But I didn't even notice that it was there, and I'm hoping that I just had it when I'm already here at home. Not like when I was walking around the hospital. And I like did a lot of pictures with the baby. Your husband is a lucky man. I don't have a husband. I'm divorced and your kids have a wonderful mother. I'm glad you think so, Bernardo. I try my best. Nobody is perfect. I'm not a perfect mother. But, I try my best. I wanted to do you before I go to work. Can you help me out with that? Lawrence, are you going to work now? Wait, are you working weekends? Hello, beautiful girl. Hi, Johnny De Jesus. How are you today? I thought you were like meant to be off for some time. Oh, and it will lighten my load. Somebody joked that to me, Lawrence. Somebody said to me, come. Oh no, I was telling them, come, come. And they don't want to like come with me. And then they're like, you come. Huh, but you don't have anybody to make you. So annoying. Hi, Carol Christian. How are you today? What is bubble tea? Oh, have you never had bubble tea? It's like a flavored drink. And like what they call bubble is actually tapioca. Have you never had that, Brian? Where are you from, Brian? Excellent day. Why is it excellent, Johnny De Jesus? What's your good news? I'm not sure why I said hi. It's annoying me now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Then expected. You're sorted out. Are you still in Spain? Hi, Callum. How are you today? Why are you crying today? SS. I'm from USA. We don't have that here. I think you should have them, Brian. But maybe they call it something. Maybe they call it milk tea, and then you can just add some tapioca onto it. Sometimes they just call it something different, but I'm sure you will have it there. Or maybe you haven't tried to look for it yet. Hey, Bandit Meta, how are you today? How are you, Miss? I'm good. I'm in Cambridge at the moment. Um, I went to visit my brother and my new niece. How are you today, Bandit? So, are you going to kidnap this baby? No, I don't know. Maybe sometimes. I love you. Hi, Jair. Thank you. Hi, Shazad. Where are you from? I'm not setting my old device until I can get the data moved to the new one. Cambridge. Oh, wow. Yeah, my brother lives in Cambridge. Oof. But I'm kind of tired, Like we were so excited from the morning. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. And so like there's nothing that I can put in my mind, but it's like I just really want to go and see my niece. And then started getting rid of the stuff. I had to bring a lot of the food, that might go bad. And then because I'm going to be here for some time. And then so it's like a lot of excitement, I guess, and then traveled here, went to the hospital, spent some time with the baby and the couple, and then yeah, and then here we are at their house, trying to like sort out the last minute stuff that needs to be sorted out before they come home. Princess, hi Jair, I'm from Uzbekistan. Oh, nice to meet you, Shazad from Uzbekistan. How are you today? Excuse me. I hope you're gonna enjoy there. Of course, it's like spending time with family. The very first, oh, and like very first picture. Her name is Jean. They named her Jean. And then, um, while she was taking her bottle, um, somebody said, "Oh, Jean on a bottle." you know, hashtag Jean on a bottle. I will look for it. I'd like to try bubble tea. It sounds good. Have you ever had tapioca before, Brian? Besides that, have you ever had milk tea? I will. Besides that issue, Mayaga was amazing. Oh, you already back? I was a fireman in Cambridge. Really? Oh wait, maybe I can do some Cambridge content. Maybe I can like walk around and take videos and then show you. Maybe I can find the fire station. Imagine, and then show you. Will it give you like goosebumps? Like, oh my gosh, I used to work there. I got home about 3 p.m. Hi, Ruth Wands. How are you today? Cookie Monster. How are you? Oh, just today. How was the trip? God bless you. Thank you so much, Brian Sperlin. Hi, gorgeous Jin. Hi, Cookie Monster. What a terrible name. Not Jin. Jean. It's a common Filipino name, okay? So basically, in the Philippines, it's very common to be Jean. Although my dad is like, no, that's like French for John. Like, it's a guy's name. She's gonna get um bullied or something. So he was like, no, can you please just change the spelling into like with an NE at the end, like Jeanne. And so my brother's like, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. Um, so that like it's more feminine in these parts of the world, you know. Jean on the bottle. Yes. Jeanne. Yeah, it was great. No, I have not even tried that. Really? Even milk tea? Whereabouts are you in America, Brian? I am good, thanks. I appreciate that you have a good respect for people. Oh, thank you, Shazad. I used to be just alone from the KFC, but that was 20 years ago. It used to be just along from the K. Okay, but maybe there's a lot of KFCs now. Okay, I'm gonna walk around. Oh, maybe you can give me ideas like of where to walk around, and then I will show you. You can give me the places that you wanna see, like what it looks like now, and I will show you. I'm from Philadelphia, the East Coast. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Brian from Philadelphia. And then, oh my goodness, Lawrence, I have a story. Like, this is like so like shocking. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like the story of the week for me because I was working yesterday, and um, so we had we had a patient that walked out. Okay, like just decided, you know what? I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna leave. And we were like, why? So at first, they were like, oh, this patient is really kicking off being verbally aggressive to the staff. And um, like, can we put them first? Right? Because the patient wants to go first, right? To be moved up on the list. He doesn't want to be done last. He wants to be done first. Or like, moved up once or something, like, um, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? And he was like, he was like, um, and then so the staff were like, no, if we do that, right? If we agree to what he wants, then it's like we're reinforcing that behavior. It's gonna teach him. Actually, kind of like teaching kids, right? Would you do that to a toddler? If the toddler is throwing a tantrum, like, if you, isn't it that they say you shouldn't give what they want, because that will teach them that that's what they need to do to get what they want, right? So same with adults, adults, if they're being verbally aggressive, if they're being violent, if you give them what they want, it's going to tell them that, you know what, if I am violent and if I become verbally aggressive to people, then I will get what I want, right? So There you go. So they're like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna reinforce that behavior. If anything, we should actually put him last. We should actually do it the other way. But anyway, um, in the end, he decided, no, I'm not gonna wait. So basically, apparently, his reason was he needs to feed his muscles some protein. Yeah, because apparently Bill is bodybuilding and so crazy. And he even went around and told the surgeon, like, some of us work out, like, trying to be condescending, like, and like asking the surgeon, like, like showing the surgeon his biceps. Like, he was showing the surgeon his biceps, and he's like, well, some of us work out, he was saying. What the, what, crazy, crazy. And like, do they not realize how much they have to spend, like, if they have to do that surgery? Do you know what I mean? Like 2.5 hours of just waiting, of being hungry, a little bit more, like just a few more hours. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And now, how long do you have to wait to have that done? I don't know. Crazy. Let's hope found Lawrence bro there. What do you mean? Found where? No, Lawrence is in New Zealand, but he used to live here in the UK. So at the moment, are you still a fireman in New Zealand, Lawrence, or have you decided to stop that now? Because I remembered you were thinking about a change of career. But anyway, he's a fireman in New Zealand. And then, but before that, he lived here in the UK and he was a fireman here in Cambridge. And I'm in Cambridge right now. What are you teaching? I guess human behavior, like how shocking it can be, or like how maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's a good idea to not give in to what people want when they are throwing a tantrum, or like when they're being verbally aggressive, or like when they are being violent. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Samir Khan. How are you today? Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you so much, Bernardo. Shrek sister. Yes, if anyone has behavior like that, I would tell them to come far away as I'm far till I fix your eye. Really? Do they do that? Do you experience a lot of that in your career, Lawrence? Because like what when you get people out of incidents? Come far away. Do you? And I did check out the Bitcoin. Thank you for the information. I would have lost it and not care. Now it's nothing either. Money is all root of all evil. So you didn't take your Bitcoin? No, it's not the root of all evil, Bernardo. I don't believe that. Don't believe that. Money is a tool, just like anything else in your life. They are not um it doesn't have a mind of its own. It's a tool that you can use to do whatever. It's kind of like a knife. A knife, you can use it to cook. You can use it to make food, or you can use it to hurt people. I don't know. It depends on the person who's using it, or what they can do with it. The money is not the cause of anything. It's the person, the person who's the cause of who's causing the whatever, you know. You can use money for something good, or you can use it, in that way, where, if you think that it's evil. I don't know why we started to blame money for a lot of things, but it's not got a mind of its own. It's an inanimate object. Like, what the people who are using it are the ones, to be blamed. Hi, Bella. How are you today? Hi, Felipe Nocera. Yes, I came to Cambridge, but sadly Tins wasn't there when I came. Hi Bella, how are you today? See how baby. Hi Filippo Nocera, how are you today? I'm new here. Where are you from? Bella, I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English, but at the moment I am in Cambridge visiting my brother who just had a baby. Yeah, I know, but I always want to help everyone. Oh, so you gave it away. Siao, bellissima. Thank you, Filippo. Grazie. Is that the right language? Yet others that don't need, want, and ask and demand. Yet others that don't need, want, and ask and demand. What do you mean that don't need money? Or maybe others that don't need, want, and ask and demand. Hmm. Well, some people can be greedy. And also, I don't think we actually get satisfied, you know? I think you always have this thirst for more. Yeah, in general. Hey Q, good evening. How are you today? Hello, beautiful twins. Where are you coming from? Makeup and all. Oh, I went to visit my brother's my new niece. I have a new niece. Just had a baby yesterday. Um and I guess I didn't really need to put makeup, but I wanted to. I have that time. And also like I guess I'm trying to be more presentable as well. Sometimes when I go live. What about you, Q? You're beautiful. Thank you so much, Bella. At nagustuhan din. Oh, are you translating this, Bella? Hi, Clara Isabelli. My name is Clara Isabelli. Nice to meet you, Clara Isabelli. Where are you from? Oh, are you finished? Oh, Carmela has done this. My daughter has done this. Oh my gosh, when we went to hospital, so when we were walking in, they were like, "Who's that child?" And they were like, "You're not allowed. Children are not allowed." And I was like, what's the cutoff age? Because my daughter is 16. And then they were like, oh, she's 16? Oh, that's fine then. Oh, look, Carmela has done all of this.
Did you see this?
Oh.
Granddad and
Oh. Oh, even a playmat. That's so cute. Carmela has arranged all of these clothes.
that's not done. I don't know what to show.
Oh, so cute. Lauren, she helped pull out the baby. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. She had a C-section, and I was actually thinking, oh my gosh. I used to do that surgery. Hi, M Fashion. And I'm not gonna do that surgery anymore because I'm not in an emergency hospital anymore. Hi, Bella Obrigada. What does that mean, Clarissa Belli? Did you inspect their hospital? No, but you know what? I started, I started like, basically, the setup is kind of like, the hospitals kind of have a similar setup. There's Cleanel wipes on the wall, and then, there's linens somewhere, and then, there's a place where you can put the linen that are dirty, the bins. I mean, so like, when she, um, and the people are busy, right? So then, like, when they were like, like the sheets got dirty, um yeah, it's like I'm working automatically, wipe it down, get a new sheet, and then just throw it away, because it's like, you could see that the people are doing stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, I feel like I'm working. Money is not evil, mankind has evil. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Anything around you, you know, they are tools, whatever it is that's around you, the inanimate objects. They don't have they're not evil. Like, you are the one who will have evil thoughts, or like intentions. You're the one with evil intentions, and maybe sometimes you will use money to do that. Gusto ko boses mo. Thank you, Bella, for appreciating my voice. Nice, congrats. I'm at home, usual, doing nothing, going for a staycation tomorrow. Lawrence, she helped pull out the baby. Oh, they were talking about you. Who? Who, Lawrence? Hi, Adrian Skozen. Oh, me. You mean when I walked into the hospital? That my dad said that's her mom. He said. Hi, Sagar Gupta. How are you today? It wasn't me this time, Lawrence. I have makeup on. So most of the time it's when I don't have makeup that they will think I'm a child. Good morning from here. Good morning, Sagar Gupta. How are you today? I'm enjoying my new job. Like, I'm realizing more and more that um like I'm less stressed. I think it's the element of being elective, like, because you already know what you're gonna have. That's it. Like, I guess there's a challenge that comes with emergency. You know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna miss that. When you're on call in emergency, and like you hold this bleep, it's like a pager, and then it will go off if you have to be there right now, this very second. Otherwise, the baby's life, is in danger. So you have to be there. And sometimes you all walking, and I feel like, makes me feel like, oh, I'm so important. you know? It's true. It's actually true. And it's like you're a gang. It's like you're a gang walking, and you feel like you're part of part of something very important. But maybe we are. Maybe we are. Right. I'm good, you say. Sia bellissima. Sia Filippo. When they pat your head and say, good girl, do you belong to? You know what, Laura? Nobody thought that I was a child this time. I don't think so. It was my daughter. She's shorter than. Actually, I'm not sure if she's still shorter than me. Right. Do you want to go see what my son is building? My son is building shelves for them because one of the things that they didn't manage to do, that they wanted to do before they started contracting, was to build these shelves. Right. My new job in same location, same department, means your specialty. Um, say no, a different hospital, but same department. Yeah, and it's mostly orthopedics, but I think they will still put me in other specialties if they need to. And I don't really mind that because I really want to know all the specialties that they have there. I like that. I like that I know everything. Does that make sense? No, I just feel like I like being a flexible. I like that. Like, I like to know, like, when I train myself, like, when I am getting trained, I like to do everything, because then once I know that I can be confident in all of those areas, right? Then I would feel so comfortable. Like, when I go into work, it's like, yeah, anywhere you put me, I will know what to do, and it will make me feel like, um, yeah, not stressed at all. So I really want to put myself in all the theaters, and do all the cases that they do. That's great. She likes orthopedics because she likes the bone. But not all the time. Is he gonna say because I'm bisexual? No, I like the kits. I like the equipment that we use for the bone. Mm. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. Flexibility, yeah, got it. Yeah, and like you feel comfortable, or like confident. There you go. It's like it builds your confidence as well. Yeah. You are so smart and beautiful. It's nice to see a you woman so nice and sweet like you. Most women in the US are stuck up. They put men down and treat us badly. I'm so sorry that you have that experience, Brian Sperlin. But don't think that it's all women in the US. I'm sure that maybe you had a bad experience with some women, but I know that not everyone is gonna be like that. Um, in any place, in any place that you go to, there will be women that you probably won't get along with or like will probably put you down. But as I always say, like we're all growing people. Some people don't know how to treat people yet, but hopefully in time they will learn, you know, how to deal with people around them. Hola, Princesa. Hi, Jander Ferreira. Welcome back. How are you today? What was I gonna say? And it's not just women, it's like different people, different people. I don't know what it is, but when I observe people, it seems like um, there's something about people putting other people down to make them feel more valuable, or like more special. Or like, sometimes they like to exclude other people, like, oh, it's only like it is exclusive, exclusive for only the riches or something. You know what I mean? Because it seems like it's a way for them to feel like they are more special, they are more valuable. It's like they want to separate themselves from the rest. And like the only way that they can make themselves feel like they have value or like they are important enough is when they are separated, from the others. Something like that. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Hola, Princesa Linda Tudobem. Hi, Jander Ferreira. How are you today? I'm thinking maybe they, because I don't think you need to, really separate yourself from everybody. Like, I think that you have your own uniqueness, you will have your own special group of characteristics, and you are different, but you're not any, like, higher or lower than anybody else. But if you appreciate your the difference that you have, to everybody, then you will know, what, I am actually special. I'm actually special in my own way. And you don't have to go through all that trouble, um of trying to make yourself be separated. Hi, funny and insightful. How are you today? I love you, princess. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Teens can never but put you down because she's too short. You mean I can't look down on you? Thanks for the affection. You're welcome, gender. Make them feel inferior sometimes. Yes, there you go. Yeah, make them feel. You want to make other people feel inferior to make yourself feel superior. But maybe, they're dealing with their own thing. Maybe they can't get the confidence otherwise. Sometimes they feel like they need to win, right? So that they gain some reassurance. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if I win this, if I'm better, if I have better stuff, it means that I'm winning, and then, oh, that means that I am special, something like that. Te amo, princesa. Bye. Bye, Jander Ferreira. Hello, funny and insightful. What are you doing today? How are you today? Oh, my nose is so itchy, so annoying. Did I take my tablet? No, I didn't take my tablets today. You know what? After this, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm so tired. 15 minutes and I'm leaving you. I don't know if you're commenting because I do not see anything. maybe not. But I think you still um we all need kind of maybe a benchmark, maybe, to see, am I doing well? Something like that, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Are you an orthopedic department? Yes, at the moment. It's a lazy Saturday, so not much. Which stock are you concurring next? Oh, wait. Did we? Wait. So basically, so I had some Tesla. Um, I still have some, but I sold some, and I made some money out of that actually. Like 160 pounds. It's not that much, but I think that's good for like just buying and selling something. And then what else? I got Delta Airlines because there was a lot of um there was a lot of issues with planes. Apparently they got rid of the people who are ensuring the safety of flights there, and um so that happened, right? A lot of planes are crashing. Nobody's like, anyway, but I think they've put it back on now, the people who are meant to be governing the air, like the air traffic, whatever. um so hmm, so I thought I'd grab the opportunity while the stocks are so low for Delta Airlines, right? And you know what? After a few days, the stocks just went like straight up. If you look at the lines, it was like straight up. And then I'm still waiting for it to go up more. And then, um, oh yeah, I sold some of my Tesla because apparently people are burning it there. But I still have it. I know it's gonna be probably still go up. But I'm gonna keep it for long term, so like in a pie, But the ones that I bought as shares, I have sold them while it was high up. And then what else was I doing? Oh, I got Nvidia. That went down. I managed to catch it while it was low, and I bought some Nvidia, and then it went up again. It's really good. It's really good at the moment. It's so fun. It's so satisfying when you know you buy something really cheap and you catch it while it's really cheap, and then and then it goes up. Like, it's so satisfying. Um, which you sold for a profit. Yeah. Yeah, 160 pounds the capital gain tax. What does that mean? Hi, Gender Ferreira. No, I just meant like uh FAA folks, yeah, Federal Aviation folks, and Delta had a tumble. Oh, there you go, FAA. Yes, there you go. I didn't remember what they were called. I just know that they were meant to, you know, keep that safe. Um, where are you from, mate? Hi, Tenzing Karmapa. I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. That's smart. Banking on their quantum processing, eh? And they'll have some problems with the tariff, though. Who are gonna have problems with the tariff? Hi, Vida Loca, and goodbye. Isn't derivative better to deal as compared to equity? I'm not an expert on that, Sagar. I don't even know what is the question. Maybe fun and insightful will. Just still um exploring it. I'm just exploring the stocks. It's it's interesting. It's kind of fun. I'm still um it still has my attention, like my heart kind of at the moment. Like, I always still look at it, whenever I look at my phone, I look at the stocks. You know, that's what I do when I wake up in the morning before I sleep at night. That's where my mind is at. Like, ooh, how are my stocks doing? You know. Um, what else was it that I just did recently? Microsoft was it? I think I made some money from Microsoft as well. Was it Microsoft? Yeah, it seems like it just shut up. Like, hi, Chad Wallace. How are you today? Hi, Vidaloka. Future options forward. What do you mean, Sagar? So basically, what I'm doing in my stocks, I have a pie. I have a pie that's more for long term. You know, so then you just like I put the things that I believe in. You know, I gotta be long term, and then you just keep putting money every month, and it's not like buying and selling. But there's also another way that you can just buy and sell stocks. So then, like you can catch them and they're cheap. Whatever happens. Um, because you don't know when they will go down. That's a thing. You don't know when they're gonna go up. You don't know when they're gonna go down. So you have to constantly watch it. Like if there's something that you're interested in, you just have to keep searching them. And also, like you don't know, you can't possibly know all the companies in the whole world. You know, unless you're really updated, and um, and sometimes I guess you can discover something. You can learn about it. You can read about it. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so basically, sometimes what you have to do is catch them when they are very cheap, and then sell them when um, when they go up so high. But then you have to figure out, is it gonna go higher? Do you sell it now, or do you want to wait? But then what if it goes down? Something like that. You just have to make a call. um, but when I was telling you about the 160 funny and insightful, it was 40 per share, and I have 4 shares of it. So that's why it went up to 160. Ah, I understand what you mean. Okay, interesting. Is derivative. I was talking about Nvidia, they manufacture processor. Yeah, and there's another one apparently that is what about AMD? Is that good as well? Because apparently that's the competitor for Nvidia. Hi, Stark Calendar 2008. Your opinion on Bitcoin? Apparently, well, I'm not an expert. Okay, I am just. I just talk to a lot of people at the moment about this um because it's something that struck an interest in me. So it's something that. Oh, actually, my son is the one who's really interested in it, and then I'm just um, checking it out as well, exploring it as well. And then also I'm showing him the progress, I'm showing him whatever, and let him make decisions as well, so that like he can practice, kind of like practice with my money. Do you know what I mean? And then when he does do it, when he's already 18, because he's 17 at the moment, like he'll be more confident, and hopefully like knowing how the experience is for me, will give him an idea, what he's dealing with, something like that. Anyway, um, so from what somebody else who knows more, right? I know somebody who made a lot of money from Bitcoin actually. Um, uh, and also for my son reading about it, I'm so sorry. I'm getting really sleepy. Apparently, there's no way Bitcoin is gonna go down, you know. So the way that they have set it up is that it will just always be going up. That's what I've heard. Okay, but as I said, I'm not an expert. That's just what somebody who done a lot of research about it knows. And then apparently, if you really want to invest in Bitcoin, you have to be really smart about it. And it's not just one app that you need three apps. So the guy that I know who makes a lot of money out of Bitcoin, he's got one app um to watch the trend, like the actual, like how the Bitcoin is doing, is it going up, going down, whatever. That's where he watches it. It's a different app. Another app is for investing on the Bitcoin. I forgot what the other one is. Or is it maybe just two apps? Anyway, that's all I know. I don't know much more of the details. But at the moment, it's very high. Bitcoin is very high at the moment. Hope you are doing well today, Foxy Lady. Hi, Chad Wallace. I'm good. I met my first niece today. How are you? She trades in equity. Derivative is more intraday, and she does equity portfolio single stocks. She doesn't hedge much. Yeah, what is that? What is hedge? I don't know what that is. I'm great. Went bowling with my friend, had a few drinks. Now I'm starving. Haven't eaten all day, waiting some chicken strips. Nice. Are you still with your friend, Chad Wallace? I've never understood the stock market. I have stocks in airports and power companies, but wouldn't know how it works. Oh, so what do you mean that you have stocks? How do you watch the stocks? I have an app where it's like an ISA account. There it's not meant to be taxed. So, but you have a limit of how much money you can put in it. And I think when you make more money, so basically like an ISA account, your limit that you can put in it is the same as the maximum amount that you can put in it is the same as the maximum amount you can put on an ISA account, which is £20,000 a year. So that's your limit. And I think when your stocks go up, wait, no, it's like depends on what you have put in, not even including like the progress, or like the, yeah, not even including the what do you call it, the increase in value. If it's increased in value, it doesn't seem like they add that to like the budget, the yearly budget for what you can put in. I've never understood, your opinion on sorry, Star Calendar. Hi, Reflection. How are you today? Hi, Mudo Defada. Hi, Star Calendar. Hi, Yasin. Okay, got it. Hi, bumalik ako. Hi, Bella. Bitcoin is very bullish. AMD, Qualcomm, yeah, all of them are microchip processors. And hi, Funny Days. Thank you. You're welcome, Stark Lender 2008. Lol, well, sorry, I can't stay today. Chicken strips. It's fine, Chadwalas. Take care. Enjoy your food. Hi, Mududa Fada. Well, I don't think that's true about Bitcoin. It's a speculative stock and it will go down and up. People have lost amounts in Bitcoin because it's fallen. No, the time that, so basically, fun and insightful. Sorry about the misunderstanding. What I mean is, the only time it will go down is when it doesn't find another code, right? Because it's you keep finding a code. But after that, it will, you know what I mean? It will still go up. Like there's no way. Like I think the challenge will be, will you have enough, you know, to bear with it when it goes down while it's trying to find another one, because the longer it takes to find another one, but as soon as you find one, then it goes up again. I was up late last night and the bird said she could tell I wasn't an expert. Bitcoin is old fate, don't believe the hype. But I have a friend who who made a lot of money out of it. Reflection. BTC is great option on trade as leverage on many apps up to 100 times, and volatility is on top notch. But as I said, my friend who does make money out of it, you have to know what you're doing. That's what he said. And he said that you need, I remember, three apps, like, because each one will do something different. And you can't just like invest without knowing, um Haha, I don't watch them. I was told I should try it. So I got some, but that's it. I do get paid dividend once a year. Did you have um that's the best. Okay, okay. BTC. Investor trade without knowing is pure gambling. Yeah, exactly. And why do you say that it's all fake reflection? Did you have your own experience about it? Like, it's more risky than traditional stocks. No, I wish I could explain it better. The blockchain technology is different from how it's priced. The price is purely based on speculation. What your friend may be doing is mining. No, I have a different friend who's mining. This other friend is investing, but he actually watches it properly. Like, it's kind of like he's buying and selling it, you know? Hi, SS Gamer. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? Hi, the guys 808. I'm good. How are you today? But anyway, I haven't dabbled in that because I don't really know because he specifically said you have to be very careful. He said like you have to have these three apps and um I don't think I was really that interested in it. You know what I mean? Like I guess I was like into the stock market more than anything else. No, I know what you mean about crypto mining. I have a friend who has a crypto miner, but he's in Australia. My friend who has the Bitcoin the Bitcoin expert, whatever. He's in here in the UK. But anyway, um I'm gonna go because I'm so tired. But as I said, I'm not an expert, so I'm just telling you stuff that I've heard from people who did the research or like from people who are actually making money out of it, you know. Hi, Farhan Sabir. How are you today? Wait, hi. Hi, Farhan. Anyway, have a good rest of your day. Good night, everybody. Interesting. Good night. Good night. Have a question. What is your question, Farhan? You are still my crush. Thank you, the guys 808. Like if I really felt interested in the Bitcoin, I would have asked my friend like what are the apps, what are the whatever. I didn't really feel that interested in it. Yeah. I don't know why. Hmm. Yeah. Why is it, right? I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm more interested in the stock market because I'm exploring it. But enjoy the Cambridge life. Thank you. You are still my crush. Why men look for other women after getting married? I don't know. I think each person will have a different reason, Farhan. And not all men is gonna do that. But anyway, bye everyone. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. What time? I don't know. Maybe it will be a surprise. I will catch you. I will catch you as and when. Because I don't know what my times are gonna be tomorrow. So have a good rest of your day, everybody. And I'll try to find out more from that friend about the Bitcoin stuff. If yeah, yeah. But he's really made a lot of money from it. Like he doesn't even have to work anymore. He just like buys like he's already bought a few houses. He just keeps watching the Bitcoin, whatever. That's all he does. Yeah, anyway. And apparently he has to put his money in different places, something like that. Anyway, I can't. Um, hi, Only Truth. Hi, where are you? I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half British, but I am in Cambridge at the moment. Yeah, that'd be interesting. People can make money off the cryptocurrencies for sure. It's just a tad little more riskier. Yeah, but you know, he said that you have to know. Like he was like, you have to know what you're doing. Like you have to have this. I just don't remember what apps he was saying. Maybe he didn't say it, but he said there's two. One of them you're watching it. One of them you're that's where you're investing in it. But the one you're investing in is different from the one where you're watching it. So I don't know why. You know. Anyway, because it's different from this stock app that I'm using, the stock app I'm using, you can watch and and invest at the same time. So it doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, bye everyone. Bye fun and insightful. Bye Only Truths. Bye Farhan. Bye the guys 808. Welcome back and nice to see you again. Bye Lawrence. And I don't know what else is there. Who's still there? Sagar Gupta, goodbye. Reflection. Bye. I think Chad already left. Anyway, bye everyone. You know cricket. I've heard about it. I've seen some games. Are you ignoring me? No, I'm reading your comments, Farhan. I said hi to you. I'll give you your number. I already answered your question. You going already? I'm sorry. I've been here for a bit of time now, guys. What 808? Yeah, that would be interesting. People can make cryptocurrencies for sure. It's just that. Oh, I've seen that one already. How can I get your number? No disrespect. I respond to all my messages on Instagram. If you wanna private message me, it's Spence underscore Spencer. Probably Coinbase or Coinex. No, I have. Oh yeah, I made some money off Coinbase. I bought it at a low price and I sold it at a high price as well. Wait, how much did I make off Coinbase? I don't remember. Maybe £100. I don't remember. FTX maybe. Bye, bye, fun insightful. Bye, sweetheart. Sleep well. Bye, Brian. England or USA? I'm in England. Marija. I'll repeat. I'm a cricket player. Really? Only truth. That's cool. Whereabouts? Anyway, good night. Why men look for Farhan, I already told you each person will have their own reason. You can't generalize people because every person is different. And you can't assume that every single person is gonna do the exact same thing. England is beautiful. Thank you so much, Marisha. Anyway, bye everyone.